Um, need to plug in my iPad. Okay. Any minute now. Okay, we're good. And we are live. This is Poor Man's Commish, your Warriors credentialed insider. And obviously, Warriors are out of it. So we decided to chime in for this potential Lakers knockout game. We have here Rebecca with us. We were going to have Jeffrey, but he has some going on in his apartment complex. So say hello, Rebecca.
What's up, everybody? I've missed this.
I know, right?
I got so used to doing it pretty much every night.
Yeah.
I missed it.
Honestly, it's therapeutic to do this.
Yeah, and it's a nice way to watch the game because,
yeah,
I can actually say what I'm thinking and not have to listen to the other idiots that are on
right.
TV.
Or Twitter. Let's not forget that.
That too. And I've made the mistake of after the Heat loss going on Twitter.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I should not have. They're roasting us. But, it's all right. We'll rebound next year. Just
Cool.
like the Warriors.
It's great to see some Warriors fans in the comments. I got to do the link and all of that. So why don't you say whatever you want to say, even if it's Warriors related? I'm thinking.
I've loved
I'm thinking the Suns
Draymond.
can take this game. So there's my take.
You think who, the Suns can?
Yeah.
I think so too. I think we're gonna get some really good play from Devin Booker, which cool. He's probably, outside of Warriors players, one of my absolute favorite players in the league.
Yeah. Second
just
that one. His
play and how he emulates Kobe in so many ways. He's just a fantastic player.
Can I add my hot take to that, which is when I saw Devin Booker play in game one, the attention that he got and just his ability. Now he's a different player than Clay, of course, but I started thinking
you can see some Clay in his game.
Yeah. You start thinking, you go, wait, Devin Booker is 6'5", probably 6'6" with shoes. Clay is 6'7", maybe 6'7.5" with shoes or something. I mean, I'm looking at the TV screen and I'm going, hey, let's not forget Clay is actually bigger than Devin, which is crazy. And Clay obviously has a more lethal three-pointer and maybe isn't as smooth with the ball. But
I was going to say there are some differences. Booker needs to improve his three-point shot. He's not consistent about it. Clay, hits pretty much between 42 and 45. Booker, I believe he might even be like 39 or something. He's not a great the season. He's actually shooting at 34% from three. So if he's going to take his game to the next level, that's going to be where it is. But you're right. His mid-range game is deadly. And that part of his game does remind me because he'll hit these crazy unguardable shots from in the post or those fadeaways that just remind me of Clay bodying someone in the paint and hitting that fadeaway that just somehow goes in, and it's insane.
And the best part about that was D Book was getting so much attention and actually was driving a lot of the offense. He'd get doubled almost immediately. Clay's not going to get that, but the bottom line is that Clay's presence alone is going to totally change the game, totally change the attack. So I don't care what anybody says, Clay's not going to make that big of a difference. Are you kidding me? He's going to make a huge difference. So that's kind of what I got reminded of when I saw Devin.
Yeah, I think he's a great player to watch. Obviously, his defense isn't where Clay's is either yet. That's definitely a part of his game he needs to work on. The Suns defense as a whole has to get better, although they've done a really good job on the Lakers this series. But as a whole, they do need to get better. I think that's how Ayton will take his game to the next level as well, is on the defensive end. But I actually do think already Booker has a better handle than Clay.
Oh yeah, he's smoother with it. Clay just looks, regular. It's nothing really smooth about his drives. But wow, we're getting some trade talk in the comments. I think it's kind of early for that. And anytime you talk about trades, you should really, said this before, educate yourself on salary cap tables. I don't think you trade Wiseman. That's a rookie contract, with a high ceiling.
I don't like the talk of that. And the other talk really
there hasn't been a guy that, I'm sorry, there hasn't been a high pick that's been traded on his rookie contract. Why would you do that? Other than Wiggins, ironically, when LeBron wanted to go back to Cleveland. So that's a good reason to do it. But other than that, it's the cheapest contract that you can get. So
I mean, I don't like the idea of trading him. The idea that people are saying he's a bust after 1 year is ridiculous. Every time the guy got something going for him, he would get injured or be out for like protocols. It's a shame he won't be back in time for Summer League. Or at least as of now won't be, and I don't see there really being the way he is, because that would have been really good for his game. But I do think he'll have guys like Draymond and stuff working with him this summer to improve his game. And I mean, I think he could be a really important piece on our team. The one idea I don't like, and obviously I'm getting close to the game starting, is I don't like the talk of Kawhi coming to the Warriors.
Yeah, it is. It's just it lacks.
I'm like, to everybody, I'm like, the cap wouldn't work. You'd have to find a way to trade Wiggins, and no one wants that Wiggins contract.
Yeah, so you're talking about Clay trading Clay, Steph, or Dre, the only other movable contract. So it's always like, I mean, in 2 seconds after the Blazers just lost, they had a Damian Lillard in a Detroit Pistons jersey. It's like, guys, that's just entertainment. So anytime you're talking about Kawhi,
they also are saying Kawhi to the Heat. Now,
I don't know. You have to look at the Heat situation and see if that's realistic.
The Heat have the cap, but
yeah,
I don't think he'll get along with Jimmy Butler, and I don't think he has the work ethic.
I'm just gonna ignore some of the comments. I'm sorry. It's just they're low IQ.
In our chat, I
mean, I'm glad you're here, but
has your game tipped?
It's tipping now.
Oh, literally. You're just tipping now? Okay.
Oh, I can where are you at?
11:10.
Wow. Hold on. Let me refresh, because I have my iPad as a backup. And it's an old iPad, and it's actually faster than my new laptop.
And Book just hit right there, one of those jumpers that reminds me of a combo of Clay and Kobe.
What? Okay, the best I can do is 11 right now.
All right, that's not too bad. I'm at 10:43.
Okay.
So let me know.
Yeah, D-Book is smooth, man. Oh, I lost my time. Come on, people. Let's go TNT. I need a clock. 46, 45, 44, 43, 42.
Cool. So Suns early lead on the Lakers 5-2. One of the key things for the Lakers is going to be somebody outside of LeBron and AD are going to have to score. Last game, Schroeder was atrocious. CP3 leaving it short there. It's also interesting that rather than Drummond, they're rocking with Gasol.
Oh
in the
yeah, yeah.
starting lineup.
Did you see the Dennis Schroeder pregame deleting the Lakers part of his Instagram profile and then reinstating it later?
No,
That was hilarious. Yeah. So pissed off a lot
Crowder
of Laker
hitting
fans.
early is a good sign
Hey,
for
I actually saw
the
Crowder
Suns.
hit a three. I think that's the
No,
first
he hit
time.
two.
Oh, I missed the first one, but yeah.
Yeah, his
Cool.
first was on the first play of the
He hasn't
game.
done much up until whenever. Every time I watched him, he's played bad.
Now, granted, the second game is in, or
Bronze
like
ring.
the seventh game would be in Phoenix. I think in a lot of ways, this is the most important game for Phoenix.
Oh
Because
yeah.
you don't want to let a LeBron team go to a win or go home.
Oh yeah, for sure.
D-Book with a little step back.
Yeah, there's a lot of psychology to the 7-game series.
Anthony Davis is also important to watch. That was just a bad pass by Davis. See, Schroeder, if he can't hit a bucket, they're in trouble.
Rick Boss, there's more to a team, there's more to a game than the starting five. It's a whole team with rotations, defense. So it's FYI.
Timeout, Lakers. Suns up 14-5 early. That's way to come out.
People talking about Oubre. If we let Oubre walk, the problem is that we lose that salary slot. In other words, we can go over the cap to pay Oubre whatever it is, 14, 15, 16, let's say 20 million even. So if he walks, we cannot afford to replace that with a guy because we're capped out. So that's number one thing. So like mathematically,
it completely makes sense for us to keep him.
Exactly.
I mean, unless, because essentially there's nothing else we can do.
Rick Boss doesn't know anything about salary caps. We've determined that from the comments.
There's nothing else we can do besides trading one of our main three guys, pretty much. That's the only way we will create a significant amount of cap, because no one's taking Wiggins' contract. And the other three pretty much take up the rest of our cap. What's the site you use for salary cap again?
I use Hoops Hype when I want to see multiple years, and then I use Spot Track when I want to see details, like who signed for the MLE or whatever.
Teams.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, I mean, this past year we've had
Rick Boss.
We have the highest
the stuff that you say is entertainment. It's not information. So just know that. It's all good. Oubre is gone. That's entertainment. That's not actual information, because
also
of the salary cap.
I think it's a good idea for them to keep him, not just on the numbers game, because that definitely is important. But I also like the idea of you have a 5 to close the game of Steph, Clay, Oubre, Wiggins, and Draymond.
Yeah, I mean, we'll
and
see.
You have your first 2 off the bench. Most games, if say Wiseman's the starter, have your first 2 off the bench in Looney and Oubre.
They're doing a Steph Reggie thing on TNT. It's pretty cool.
Oh, what is it?
Steph and Reggie. All right.
I didn't see that.
Oh, it's on the stream. Yeah.
Cool.
Actually, I mean, we appreciate everybody in the chat. What would you suggest to an RN working at Chase? Oh, to an RN, registered nurse? Or is that just interesting? Anyways, I think you just got to apply.
It would also be the first time without without Iguodala since.
Oh, we're still on Ubre. Oh, my thing on Ubre is why don't we just wait and see? Can we just wait and see how he plays with Clay in the mix? That's what I say.
I mean, him and Poole as like your main two off the bench. I mean, so say you have your starters in the big four, and then have Wiseman and Looney kind of going back and forth between starting or like being the center position. Then off the bench, you have we still have Pascal for another year. We still have Lana for another year.
Just got mentioned
and then,
in the chat.
And then of course we have Jordan Poole. And if we bring back Oubre, that's a really good lineup. And we also have Damian Lee and Mulder on the books, I believe.
I don't know what Damian is non-guaranteed, but I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I haven't had time to look at it.
It's red, so I'm going to assume that's not guaranteed.
So we got Rob Miles saying, I would love to see Oubre stay, but if we're looking to really get some more depth, Rob, you should go try and mock up a roster, because after the 2 draft picks and free agent at MLE, maybe another veteran at minimum, there's not a whole lot of spots left. So trading Oubre for multiple players that are less than Oubre, that also doesn't make sense to me. It would have to be Oubre for somebody similar in salary. That's that. I think so far, that's the way it's pointing.
Also, so Damian Lee, Mulder, and Gary Payton all have team options.
Yeah.
Looney has a player option.
Damian has the brother-in-law factor, so he's more likely to stay than a usual guy in his position.
Exactly.
I don't know if that's good or bad, to be honest.
Look at Booker just take him off the dribble. I mean, he missed the shot, but still. Really, LeBron? I mean, come on, don't just throw the ball like that. He's such a disrespectful player.
AD's hurt. His groin.
He's yelling to foul, I think.
He was yelling for them to call timeout or foul.
Shouldn't be playing.
Well, I mean, it's a big game. People do that.
Yeah, but also don't want to hurt yourself. I mean, they said the reason he hurt his groin was because he was playing with his injured knee.
Yeah. I'm playing. I know I'm playing.
Book didn't even touch him. So, like, someone could say, oh, Book hit him in the groin. No, Book didn't touch him. The other thing that's big contract-wise is we can obviously re-sign Steph this year.
Extension, right?
Yeah. I mean, he's got one more year after this at $45 million. But after that, I mean, it's not like he's restricted or anything like that. So
it's funny, but if I'm Steph, I actually wait a year because
is the cap supposed to go back up even more?
But you want to help the team, so you don't want to, you kind of want to. Honestly, if I'm Steph, I'll take a pay cut if it makes our team better. That's
all right.
Steph, right? So might as well just wait another year.
CP3 having the flop Olympics? What even?
All right. Why don't we get ready to take a picture? So next dad will freeze, so I can promote this on social.
Suns, well, the Lakers are this cold. Really need to try and push this lead.
Wow, that's a bad shot.
Yeah, Cameron Payne kind of does that.
Hustle by Bridges.
I like Bridges.
Ate up Kuz.
Kuz has been playing like trash.
Yeah.
LA made the wrong choice. They should have kept
I would love for the
BI and
Lakers to lose
traded.
this and just panic set in for that team. You know, they're stuck with Gasol next year too. Veteran minimum. But they're stuck with him. 2-year deal. Yeah, wonder what the latest is on
And
AD.
that wasn't a complete flop by CP3. LeBron did push him.
Yeah. CP's hurt though, huh?
He's had an injured shoulder
Left
that he's
shoulder.
been playing with since game 1, I believe.
Ah, wow. KCP.
That's big
Yeah,
for
that
the
one.
Lakers. Like I said, while the Lakers are cold, Phoenix needs to push this. I'd like to see them going to Ayton a little more in the post. They tried there, but while Davis is out and Gasol is in, they should just be feeding Ayton. He'll eat Gasol up. That's push the pace. Booker.
Someone's ahead of us in the
Flash.
D-Book came ready to play. 10 points already. He has as many points as the Lakers.
Didn't I say he was going to have a big game?
All right.
I like Booker a lot. I really wish the Heat had drafted him. But I think Tyler Hero has the potential to be as good as him. He just needs to block out some of the haters and put in the work rather than trying to go Mr. Hollywood. Pat Riley basically said today that he has no plans trading Tyler Hero.
Really? I was just going to ask.
Yeah, the Heat have a lot of stuff on their salary stuff to work on too. Because they had, left a lot of spots open for
Giannis.
Yeah.
Originally.
Yeah. Which is why they would have the cap space. Jeez, Booker.
Yeah.
It's in his bag early.
He is locked in. I can't even believe.
Like Dragic has a team option and Iguodala has a team option.
Yeah, they're not going to keep Iguodala, right?
Doubtful.
Way too expensive.
Not at $15 million.
Yeah.
Hi, Albert.
Oh, D-Book. 27-10, 2 touchdowns and a field goal. Sheesh. 3:45 to go. Let's freeze at some point.
Oh yeah.
Ready to freeze? Ready? Oh wait. You know what I realized? We gotta wait until we come back from commercial to do that. My bad.
All right.
Because then I'd be taking a picture of a commercial.
The other thing is they have to really the Heat's biggest decisions this summer. I mean, they're going to have a complete kind of overhaul kind of year. I mean, they will have their probably 4 guys in place for sure. I mean, I don't see them getting rid of Dragic. So imagine you keep Bam, Tyler, Dragic, and Jimmy, and then Precious Achua still on a really good rookie contract. But then the biggest thing is Kendrick Nunn and Duncan are free agents. They have qualifying offers from the team, but they're going to get much more than that. So, I mean, I really would like them to try and keep both of those guys because I really like them and I really think they have good potential. The other guy I did like that they had on the team was Trevor Ariza. I thought he played very well for them this year. But really, outside of those guys and KZ Okpala, who's on a really cheap contract, they have no one that is really in the books.
Yeah, it's actually it's good to have that flexibility. especially getting bounced in the first round.
Yeah, I mean, next year on the books as of now, it's 77 million. With so
yeah, I'm thinking it's an overhaul somehow in Miami. Did
yeah,
Jimmy
they just
Butler
gotta
have a good
bring in
playoffs, or he just didn't play well?
um he played all right. It's hard to say. The whole
Yeah.
team just didn't play well.
Yeah,
I mean,
weird.
the Bucks basically almost built their team to beat the Heat. And, you know, everyone's hating on the Heat for playing badly. And it's like, I wish people just sometimes give the credit to the team that won rather than trashing the team that lost. Because no one's really talking about the fact of how much better the Bucks got. I mean,
yeah, Drew
trading
Holiday, man.
Drew Holiday for Eric Bledsoe, that's a huge step up. Not to mention Middleton got better this year. Bryn Forbes and DiVincenzo got better this year.
All right. Let's freeze pretty soon. Sorry.
No, you're good.
Okay. Ready? Let's freeze for like 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's good. Cool.
That's fun.
Yeah, carry on there.
No, I mean, I was just gonna say I wish they'd give the Bucks a little more credit, because I think I'm a little uncertain because of DiVincenzo getting hurt, but I had thought that they could run the table. They're letting them play. A little bit scrappy tonight. So there's that switch down low.
Right.
Here.
I'm too far ahead.
Router, no good on that one.
I think I got it. Well, at least you're smiling on that one.
Jesus, Harold. Oh, God, this Lakers team. I'm telling you, a healthy Heat in the finals last year, it's going to 7 games. People forget that Dragic and Bam got hurt in game 1.
With Oladipo again?
Oladipo didn't even play he played 4 games for the Heat and then got injured. I was talking about last year's finals, though.
Yeah, but
that Dragic and Bam got injured. But yeah, the Heat weren't completely healthy this year. Nice hook shot by Kuzma. It's about the only shot you'll see him hit.
Well, Suns up by 15 still. Really good start.
Yeah. You definitely want to take advantage when LeBron goes out, try and go on an even bigger run. Although you might see LeBron play pretty much the whole game.
Yeah.
Wesley Matthews. Look at that defense by Phoenix. Phoenix was one of the best defensive teams. There's my favorite foul.
Cool. Yeah, I listened to the Steve Kerr podcast on Tim Kawakami, and there's some interesting things we can talk about at halftime.
Let's see what's going on in the chat. Embiid not being 100 is a huge loss for the Sixers. How is that not a foul?
Yeah, I know.
Because I don't think it was off Booker either. Where can you watch the game? It's on TNT. So just go to their website and you'll find it.
Wes Matthews tried to draw a foul.
Did you see Kawhi's air ball to end the game last night?
Oh man, don't get me started on the Clippers.
Oh God, they're fun. Look at that passing.
Get sloppy.
Oh, they're getting sloppy. They need Chris Paul back in a minute.
Wow. Kaminsky with the defense. Here we go again. I'm not even gonna not commenting on that. We already talked about that earlier, people.
Booker came to play. He already has more points in this quarter than he did all of last game.
Matthews is reverting to the Wes Matthews with the Bucks last year, who was atrocious in the playoffs. So the Suns are motoring on even without CP, who re-injured his shoulder. And
Devin Booker is 7 of 7 from 3.
He is greatly outscoring the whole Lakers team.
Or 6 of 6. I think we were behind, so I think it.
Wow, Devin.
8 of 9 from the field, 6 of 6 from 3.
That's impressive.
22 points, 0 turnovers.
6 of 6 from 3 in the first quarter?
That's insane. And he's like, I said at the beginning of the game, I'm like, guy needs to work on his 3-point shot because he's hitting at like 35%.
Yeah, he needs to thank you. He needs to come to our live stream and then thank you on Twitter. Wow. Oh, so the Clippers, after the game, you know, I tried to watch that game. Every time down, it's Terrence Mann setting one pick for either PG or Kawhi, usually PG. 3 other guys stand around, or 2 other guys stand around. And then it's either Paul George or Kawhi going one-on-one. That is not NBA offense. And people blame Steve Kerr for this or that. Are you kidding me? Like, I said this. I went and tweeted actually for the first time in 2 weeks. I would rather watch Jordan Poole, Mulder, Juan, Bazemore, and Looney run Kerr system than the Clippers occasionally having one guy go to the rim, Paul George usually, because Kawhi was off. I feel like there's something wrong with Kawhi. Like, he's not 100%. And that was just such ugly basketball. The Clippers have no chance. No chance. They're going to get killed by anybody, even if they get past Dallas. Like,
I don't think they will either. Dallas, their one issue is Dallas. They have a lot of issues. They need someone else. Cameron Payne, it's the 3. Jesus. They need someone else to help Luka. Porzingis isn't it.
Yeah. I mean, it was a reasonable gamble.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't give up much for it. I like the gamble.
It did not work.
They should have kept Seth Curry.
Yeah, you know, I talked about that with my dad, actually. We came to the conclusion that Carlisle is more of the, you know, one superstar type coach and get a whole bunch of, you know, athletes around him. So maybe Seth didn't fit that mold. Just, you know, Tim Hardaway does, you know, somewhat athletic, you know, can get off a shot. Whereas Seth, kind of smaller, kind of spot up 2-man, probably a better fit somewhere else. Oh, Jeffrey's here. Woohoo. Jeffrey. Jeffrey.
Oh,
All right.
What's up,
Live from New
Jeffrey?
Zealand.
I forgot that we had. Oh wait, let me find a background. I forgot that I had an electrical inspection today.
Yeah. Is it over or is it still?
Yeah, it's done. It's done.
Oh, you got done early.
Yeah,
Cool.
small apartment, not much to look through.
Clippers need their own stadium. I wouldn't mind if, you know what would make sense is just move the Clippers to Seattle. Just do it. But they're already entrenched. They already bought Inglewood, so it's too late. But I don't think anyone would have complained.
Definitely not.
Now they're talking about the Timberwolves maybe moving to Seattle when Alex Rodriguez, his group takes over, but that's all speculation.
I'm surprised they're not considering. Well, I'm sure they are considering. I think rather than moving a team, they should expand.
Yeah, there's also that rumor.
Bring a
But it
team
usually
back
takes-
into Seattle and bring a team to Vegas.
Yeah, Seattle and Vegas. That was the latest rumor.
I mean, Vegas got hockey now. What, they have football
Oh, yeah.
coming?
Vegas is a
They're-
no-brainer, but so is
Yeah.
Seattle. They're both no-brainers.
Yeah.
Got to get those green and gold jerseys back in the league. Beautiful. All right, well, quite a long commercial break here.
Yeah.
I know this is probably being thought of in the chat, but I think the Warriors would have been lucky to get one game against Utah.
Really?
Utah's pretty good. Yeah.
I feel like
I mean,
could have
we're
been
throwing
two.
8 guys out there. Some of them are named Mulder and
That's true.
and Looney. I'm almost like, hey, maybe it was a good idea that we didn't throw those 8 guys into a 7-game series. Like,
Oh, so you know those things that they use on their muscles
yeah.
that hit you? Have you ever felt one?
No, why?
So my dad got one because he's a wimp for his shoulder. He's like the most dramatic guy I've ever. Oh my god. So he got one, but he tried it on me. It literally feels like you're getting punched over and over and over. It's
hurts,
the worst
right?
feeling. But it's like fast punching, but hard. I don't understand why anyone would want it.
I remember when I was little, I used to. My dad wanted me to hit his lower back, and he was like, "No, hit it harder." So I think if you do have some tightness, it works.
Yeah, that's what it's supposed to help with.
Yeah, if you have tightness.
Also, I haven't watched the game, so what the hell is going on?
Devin Booker.
Yeah, 6 threes in the first quarter.
6 of 6.
Jesus.
Yeah, very Clay-like.
Yeah, 6 of 6 from 3, 8 of 9 overall, 22 points.
What the hell?
I said to Rich before the game, I'm like, Booker's gonna have a big game.
But you also said that he
guns
needs
blazing.
to improve his 3-pointers, and he did.
Oh God, which Morris is that? Is that Markeith or Marcus?
Marcus, I believe. No,
Markeith.
Sorry, Markeith. That was one of those where I thought one thing and said the other.
I never know with those two. They're both okay.
What happened to AD?
Oh yeah, he got re-injured. The groin.
Yeah.
Great. hustle there by Cam Johnson to go get his own rebound there.
I still think it's the way he plays, because if you actually watch the tape, he's like on his ass for like half the game. He's like always falling over. Anthony Davis.
Yeah,
he's always falling over
when they played the Warriors, and I swear LeBron taught him how to act. He's the baby.
But the issue is if you're always falling over, that's actually a lot more impact on your body than just staying up, which means you're prone to injuries.
Yeah, no, he was trying to contest Booker on a layup early in the game. It was
wow,
one miss.
Can we sync up as well? I don't know where you guys are.
We're at 10:40-ish.
All right, so I'm a bit ahead of you. And there's a dead ball, so.
Yeah, 10:39 to be exact. Is he all right? Dude.
I'll pause at 10:30.
All right. Torrey Craig.
Never mind, another dead ball.
Man, it is definitely a different feel when you're watching two teams you actually don't care about. I mean, I do care.
I just want the Suns to win.
Yeah, I do want the Lakers to lose and LeBron to lose in terms of caring for that, yes. But just my my attention level, my adrenaline level is just so much lower.
I'll pause at 10:30.
Okay. All right, we're at 10:33.
Never mind. There's a banner. I can't see the time.
10:33 on the free throw here.
Okay, I'll pause at 10:20.
Okay.
Okay. On 3, 2, 1, 10:20. Torrey Craig got the headband and the bounce. They're playing Booker a lot. I don't know what his usual minutes are. But I mean, I guess a guy that's younger like that has those fresh legs.
He hasn't sat out yet. He's played every single minute so far.
Wow.
My guess is they're giving CP3 played, I think, the first
5 minutes.
First quarter.
Yeah, 5-6 minutes.
So they'll probably in a minute or two take out Booker and put in CP3. I think they just did. Hey, I could be a coach.
LeBron needs to take over.
I could do rotations.
Yeah. Like right now, what the Lakers need is LeBron to go like.
Hey, THT gonna do his
Cavs, job. LeBron.
Old Miami LeBron.
Yeah.
Wow.
Cameron Payne, do a dance.
Grimes was on rebound. Wow.
Oh, you still have a second or two on us.
All right.
That shot is ugly, but
it's ugly, but it goes in.
Oh my God, LeBron is.
There he goes.
And look at him again. Whine. Oh, tee him up, tee him up.
Oh, the hands.
Oh. I can't believe
you're LeBron. You're the strongest man.
Yeah, did you see the play a few games ago where LeBron thought he was fouled, and so that he literally just stood there on defense and did nothing?
Yeah.
Go 3-on-2.
So far.
And they hit it.
Yes, 27-point lead.
So far, the Suns, they wanted it.
This is
enjoyable. I gotta say, I love this.
Very satisfying.
But don't hate, don't.
Levels of pettiness.
I hate the Lakers. I hate LeBron.
So much.
Oh, I fully agree with you. It's just so funny.
I can't.
Well, you know, comedy
There's
is
two
very
players in the
popular in LA
league.
right now.
There are two players in the league that I can't stand. Anyone want to
Yep.
know guess who the second is?
Oh, does
One
he
is
have a
LeBron.
beard?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
I hate James Harden.
One
I
could say that
hate
he's
him,
famous
hate
for the
him.
beard.
That's why he's the ultimate villain for the Warriors. I hate him.
Yes.
Talk about another big baby. I swear you touched the beard and it's like you took off his head.
I noticed how the second he went to the Nets, he stopped being that big of a baby.
I also don't trust this Nets team. But Bucks Nets should be a really good series.
Yeah, that'll
be. The Nets highs will be really high and the lows will be really low.
Yeah. Part of the thing for the Nets that I don't trust is, as much as I like Steve Nash, he's not a proven coach. And yes, they said that about Steve Kerr too, so I'm not going to say there's no shot. And Steve Kerr was at least an assistant coach before he became a head coach.
No,
he came from the Popovich tree.
No, he wasn't. He wasn't.
He wasn't?
Nope. He came straight from broadcasting.
Yeah, but didn't he coach before that?
No. He
never coached with Popovich?
Nope.
He just spent a lot of years under Pop, no?
Oh, yeah.
Quite a few years under Pop.
For a long time.
NBA is a little different. Like, you wouldn't be able to do that in college, where it's hard to do.
Yeah. I feel like Steve Nash right now is just letting them go play their style of basketball. But when you will need set plays and other stuff. And we haven't seen them do that yet.
The Celtics, who they would have swept without Jason Tatum putting up 50. That is not an extremely hard matchup. The Bucks actually, a lot of games it looked like they owned the Heat, but they actually were pretty close games for the most part. The other thing with that Heat series was that first game, pretty much it going to overtime and being the kind of game it was, whoever won that game was going to win the series.
Yeah.
Because that would be all the momentum. So, that's my, I don't. So, but I think it'll be a good game because obviously you'll have KD on Giannis and Giannis on KD. DiVincenzo is a bad loss for the Bucks. But you'll probably have Drew Holiday going between Harden and Kyrie. And then Middleton on whichever other.
LeBron! What the hell?
Did you see him walk off the court early the other day?
Oh my God, and people were trying to justify it. I'm like, you left the team.
He was on the bench. He needed to go get treatment. He didn't actually leave.
Well, it's not like you're doing anything after, you can just wait 2 minutes.
Look at the passing. Oh, good steal there by Braun. But I was going to say, look at the passing by... He's got to go whine to the ref. They called the foul. Why are you whining? I can't.
LeBron W. James.
Can't.
Whining.
There's your king.
Just LeBron in Los Angeles. Who knew it'd be such a good fit?
I can't wait to see. Why am I blanking on the name? Space Jam. It's going to be great with how great his acting is.
It better be good. Because then you have 2 flops in a year.
Oh, he's had more than 2 flops.
That's a stupid foul. Like, why would you foul that? Like,
It's a flop a game. It's like a flop a game keeps the doctor away.
the key to LeBron's longevity. LeBron has a team low plus minus of minus 22. It's been like 17 minutes.
He's a what? I'm showing he's minus 19. I guess he's going to hit these free throws.
Okay. If the Lakers came back from this, though.
People that are saying LeBron needs help.
Nah. Oh, there we go. They hit a 3.
And acting like, I'm like, they didn't say that about Steph this year. D-Book, step back 3, off that time. See, I was going to say there, if I'm Phoenix, I'm calling a Popovich timeout right there.
Yeah.
Let's see what they do on this possession. I bet if they don't score here and the Lakers score on the other end, they'll call timeout.
So
you don't want to.
There goes D-Book. Oh.
Don't play with your food, like Giannis said.
Has he taken a rest?
Booker? Yeah, he came out for a few minutes.
Barely.
Timeout. All timeout.
Yeah. Why not?
Go out for 4 minutes.
Come on, Monty. You used to. He's Popovich's coaching tree, actually.
Well, they're going for it. All right. Why not? You have the timeouts.
Like, does he think he'll need them later?
Do it on the first one.
I don't know why 2 people crowded into the corner there.
I don't like KCP. But I don't hate him. Like I said, there's only 2 guys I hate.
I just feel like it's a bit useless.
Well, here's where Phoenix can go and have some fun. Braun is out.
Oh, my.
See, that's the kind of shot that reminds me of play. We had a whole conversation, Rich and I, about like
how that's straight up like that's like Kobe level now.
About how Booker and Clay have a lot of similarities.
Did you see how far behind the backboard he was?
It's insane.
Somebody's mad in the car.
Wow. Chris Paul range.
Did
you see that he declined?
As old as he is.
Did you see he declined his contract extension?
Chris Paul, yeah.
Yeah.
Phoenix can't let him go. But having to pay him a multi-year deal.
3 years, 100 mil.
It's a little tough. But
that's a good block.
Seen the past 2 years how important he's been to teams.
Yeah.
Let's see what Phoenix's cap table looks like. Well, they've got Devin Booker on the books until 2024, 2023-24. Ayton has 2 more years. So I could see them probably extending him even this summer.
No way. Devin Booker hits again. He's going for the 3-point record. It's not even hard.
Dame just said it.
Oh, Ayton, what a block.
Horton Tucker's saying it. He's pulling up. Oh, he missed one. Sheesh.
I'll get this, Jeff.
Yeah. So I wasn't looking.
So 8. The Suns only have 8 guys on the book for next year.
Wow.
So they have Cameron Johnson. They have Javon Carter. Well, I don't even know. Jalen Smith, their rookie. Saric, Jay Crowder, Ayton, and Booker. So they obviously will have the funds to sign Chris Paul. I mean, Chris Paul's making $44 million next year. That's the option he declined.
Yeah.
Did you say 34 or 44?
Anything, I don't think it's...
He declined to 44.
But my thing is, I don't think he's going necessarily... He might accept a lesser contract. I think he wants the... like a longer year.
I think he wants like less per year, but like higher total.
Exactly.
Yeah. Wow, the Suns just got sloppy there.
Don't do that.
Don't show too much frustration, DeAndre.
Don't play with your food.
Still 21-point lead.
Oh, good ball denial, Lakers.
Could you ask if they know Google?
Guy just kept spamming, like, what's the score? What's the score?
He also said, what's the effing score? Like, he's mad about that. I had a kid.
Did you hear that? The sound of the impact?
Oh, no, like, sound off.
Oh, they fell like right next to the mic. You can just hear like a crumple noise.
On Instagram, I had some kid, literally a kid, you look at his profile pic, complain about my IG lives.
Well,
so, don't effing type comments when you're doing IG live. It messes up the screen. Wow. I'm sitting there going, that called for an F word from a kid? Like,
yes, kids get on social media way too young now.
Yeah, I feel like someone's getting yelled at a bit too much at home.
Probably.
You know, sad.
Come on, Phoenix.
Okay, 19 points.
Book said nope.
This is fun.
Draw that foul.
That's his first free throw. These are his first free throws.
See, Tyler Hero needs to get a page from Devin Booker's book. Devin Booker has dated.
Is it Devin's book or Devin Booker's book?
I think
Devin's book.
No, D's book. He needs to take a page.
D books. D books.
Anyways.
Well, no, actually, right. I feel like what he needs is an off season with Kobe.
He needs a bookstore. So
you know,
but he needs to take a piece from his book, and Devin Booker has dated a lot of extremely high-profile people, and he has not let it go, Mr. Hollywood, on him.
Oh, I thought you meant Tyler Hero has to learn that.
Tyler Hero has dated one model, and all of a sudden is acting like he's Mr. Hollywood and has all this swag. Like it just, he's turning into that rather than working on his game. And my guess is that Jimmy Butler's not going to put up with that this offseason. Although he did struggle with injuries in this past season, but still, he needs to fix some things.
Well, he has sort of the same trainers as James Wiseman in Miami. I should say James Wiseman's pre-draft trainers. So we don't know if he'll regularly go back. I don't think he will. Steve kind of alluded to James Wiseman staying in the Bay the whole summer and just working, rehabbing at Chase probably because they got that.
He posted something today.
Pool.
Was that?
Oh, a little inspirational Instagram post. Yeah, so Chase Center has all the modern rehab equipment. So it would behoove him to, you got the whirlpool with the treadmill underneath that I'm sure Clay uses that every day. So
oh yeah, the whirlpool, the treadmill, always like the thought of it scares me.
the
Just the pool with the treadmill.
Uh-huh.
Like I would be scared of just getting electrocuted.
Oh.
What was that?
I'm sure they've accounted for that.
Yeah, I'm sure they have, but still.
You're all about electricity today. What's up with that?
Wait, what did I miss?
No, your apartment.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Even I got that, Jeffrey.
What's that Spider-Man movie with the electric guy who was played by now I'm forgetting everybody's name. Damn it.
Jamie Foxx?
Thank you. Yeah. That's your new profile pic.
It's just like I remember how ugly it looked.
All right. Here we're back here. D-book. Oh, I wanted to pull up a box score just to keep track of the stats. Because he is killing it tonight. Whoa. 10 for 14, 7 for 8, 29 points. Man.
Well, this is the guy that in his second year dropped 70.
Yeah.
And they lost that game to Boston. It's amazing the random things that are from sports that
41.
that was beautifully done. And they say KCP is supposed to be their best defender. Ooh.
Cameron Payne is
playing hyped.
Take it over again.
I remember all the weird basketball stuff, but I forget everything I need to know for school. Cameron Payne showing why he needs an extension. He's a free agent.
Oh wow! Oh, how do you miss that layup?
Oh,
can't miss that.
Freaking Torrey Craig.
too easy.
Was that on Torrey Craig too, that foul? Get him out of there. Get Torrey out of there before he makes this a game.
Wow,
yeah, that was Torrey. That's why Denver got rid of him. Why does LeBron have to lick his lips before a free throw? You know what the best thing in the Bucks was? Is they didn't call it, but Giannis, literally every time when he would be at the line, the crowd would chant down from 10. And we would get to like 11 or 12 and they still wouldn't call it.
Well, they were counting fast, but it's fun. I actually saw the one where he got called for the 10 seconds. I couldn't believe my eyes. Like, wow.
Lakers need a run right now. Like,
no, they
bring it
don't.
within 15 by the end of the half.
No, they don't. The Suns need a run.
Okay, yeah, true. Very true. Hello, Anano.
Anano, wow. Long time.
We got 30 people on here, and it's not even a Warriors
No,
game.
it's crazy.
Got 30 likes as well.
Splash that like button.
It's a back.
Kuzma? Whoa. What the?
Kuzma's I don't even know.
Another player who I feel like got Hollywood. Remember
I
him?
don't think he was ever very good.
In Summer League, he was so good.
Yeah, Summer League. Ah, lost it.
Like people, I remember people thinking like Lakers picking up Kuzma was like they had two like they were like, oh, we might have two Rookie of the Year like candidates, but then well, yeah.
Kuzma plays like crap.
Come on.
And Caldwell Pope is mad about it?
Oh, hurt?
Jay Crowder got tech.
Crowder will always get a tech. I don't know about that missed 1C, and this is a much better Suns team than people thought.
Yeah.
How are you arguing that?
I don't know. What is he arguing about? Is he
I think he's trying to argue that they shouldn't look at it, that it's not anything more.
He pointed the other way, so maybe it was their possession. He drove or something. He thought he got fouled. I don't know.
No, it was a steal, I think. Or no, it was that awful Kuzma shot. Or another awful Kuzma shot.
You mean all of them?
What are they saying? I agree, user 378.
Yeah, I'm going to sour grapes that and just go, hey, at least we have a 2.4% chance or whatever it is to get a top 3 with the natural pick.
We have how much percent?
I think 2.4.
At what?
At our natural pick landing in the top 3. Don't quote me on that though, but something like that.
People win the lottery. We could win this one.
Yeah, I'm okay with the 8-man unit. Although there was Oubre might have been back by game 3. So there's that. So we'll never know. But if it was just those 8 guys, you tend to run ragged and people get injured. Probably need a 9th and a 9.5 man rotation. Pascal was coming back, so there's that.
Yeah, don't think that would have helped much.
We'll never know. We'll never know, and I won't be mad at that. The Pascal contract is so affordable. I only see them moving him if it's like demanded as part of a trade by whatever other team. we do a trade with. It's actually good, I think, to have an Eric Paschal versatile type guy as your 14th, 15th man, because usually that's a Smailagic.
NorCal, do me a favor and go back to the beginning of the live stream and watch the part where we break down exactly why the Warriors can't get Kawhi Leonard. Unless you would like us to trade Draymond, Steph, or Clay.
Yeah.
Gotta ignore those.
Yeah.
I mean, we can't really help you unless you know how to go look at salary cap tables.
I feel okay. So just trust us when we say we can't, and then we don't need to explain it. That's it.
Right? Yeah. Just go look at some salary cap tables, and you'll see. Well, since there's nothing to talk about, because Wiggins' contract is too, yucky for another GM to like. There's just no way he's worth 30+ million. No way.
Who?
Wiggins. So Wiggins is untradeable, and therefore your salary cap is just totally stuck with Steph, Clay, Draymond, and Wiggins. So if you can't move any of those four guys, you're not going to get another big name here, such as Kawhi.
Oh, flagrant one. And Staples Center is booing.
Flagrant one?
Because he hit him. He just hit him in the arm up top.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. I was, for a second there, I thought flagrant one was flagrant two. Again, I thought
you guys thought that was a flagrant?
But I'm okay with
he cocked him in midair and he didn't even get close to the ball. So
yeah, that's true.
It's so.
I mean,
if you look at the slow-mo replay, he just slapped the arm like really hard, like right here, not even close to the hand. He didn't try.
Remind me of Danny Green.
Yeah.
Wait, there's another player I hate. So I hate three guys.
You ever start writing a notebook, get a notebook, start writing it down?
It's all right. I'm gonna write an article about my hatred of the three of them for the new Let's Go Warriors website.
What'd you say? I missed that.
I said I'm gonna write an article about my three most hated basketball players.
Oh, LeBron misses the take free throw.
I guess you could write it as long as you just kind of keep it. Don't throw them under the bus other than to say you don't like them.
Yeah, no, I'm just going to say why it's my personal opinion and why I dislike them. And give the valid reasons.
Well, Danny Green one, that's easy to understand. That's pretty easy.
LeBron's not that hard either. I mean, LaFlop.
Yeah. Yeah, just write it in terms of, the average Warriors fan and why we think that way.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't like the idea of guys flopping around. And it's like Steph and Clay are like the guys that complain the least in the league. And it's like
it's understandable that you have to play to get fouled sometimes. But sometimes you also need to know.
Too.
Sometimes you need to know when to start complaining. Like Steph will play to get fouled, but when he doesn't get the call, he doesn't just give up. Foul. Just pushes him out of bounds.
Gasol fouls every single time.
He can't stay in front of a guy like.
Yeah, he's out of shape now.
Oh, God. I'm biting my tongue on some of these things in the chat. What veterans do you think we can get? I mean, there's so many of them. It's just kind of hard. That's why I'm just kind of the boring type. Like I'll just sit back and whatever we get is whatever we get.
Yeah, to be honest, nothing we do will make a difference to the actual organization. So
It's a whole list of
LeBron,
everything.
why LeBron?
Oh, Wes Matthews.
You ain't Steph Curry. Neither are you, Cameron.
I love it when LeBron does that.
Too.
It's just so stupid.
That time.
Why are we Lakeup's an owner. It's not really something that he gets into. I mean, I'm trying to think of like, I feel like a lot of owners don't really go and are not talking about their players a ton.
Unless it's the Timberwolves former owner.
Or I was gonna say
That piece of trash.
Or I was gonna say, who is it for or I guess that wasn't about the players, what the Rockets owner did.
I worry about disinformation like this. Misinformation. Is it disinformation or misinformation? Whatever the case, I worry about that when people just say things and like.
Also, you gotta like think about like, oh yeah, he's the owner, right? But like, how much influence does he actually have? Because at the end, everything that has to be made is still a basketball decision, and I doubt that they just like start making random decisions and just like ignoring what like Bob Myers or Steve Kerr actually thinks.
Check out Wiggins' Instagram story. All right, check it out. $22 wigs. Yeah, Wiggins, his 3 dogs is crazy. It's nuts.
Wow.
Oh, that's cool. They got a little teepee in there for little Amaya. That's cool. Oh my God, SB Nation is not reliable.
Is that what he's quoting from?
I think.
Jesus.
SB Nation makes good content, but not necessarily good reporting.
I don't even know if they do good content.
Oh yeah, they do a lot of like really weird like from John Boyes and stuff, and they do really good rewinds. John Boyes, he's like like really deep statistical like analytic like videos, like really deep.
Rob Miles, that's a good one.
Let's check some other Instagram stories. Did you guys see Clay? He went out to some beach and there was
I saw him post some video or some photo.
Yeah, there was graffiti that said something about bonfires.
Oh, yeah.
His caption was, "I love bonfires."
Wait.
So funny.
I'm thinking, why was LeBron taking the technical free throw?
I always wonder that.
Probably wanting to
I guess part of
get
it
in
is
rhythm.
Yeah, I was gonna say you want your best player to first off get that confidence going.
Yeah.
And second off, oh God, well, tonight. I'm sorry, it's late here and I'm tired.
Get some rhythm.
Get some rhythm, exactly. See the ball go through the hoop. It's really great just watching Anthony Davis hold his crotch the whole time.
I just think it's funny how every single everybody on Warriors Twitter right now is rooting for the Suns. Just
I mean,
complete
dude, what is it?
unity.
I understand it hurts, but must you touch it after every play?
Why does he just come out wearing the eye patch?
Why is he
Imagine.
tough? Meanwhile, did you see the play where I believe like Anthony Davis got away with kicking someone in the nuts?
Yeah, that was crowded.
Not surprised.
I love how, like, for like Draymond, like, you know, that would have been a flagrant 2, kicked out of the game.
Kevon Looney is at the movies.
Devin Booker has 8 less points than the whole Phoenix team. I mean, the whole Lakers team. You're not rooting for the Suns? Are you rooting for the Lakers? Because, oof.
Chat bad. Sorry. What the hell?
What happened? What are you laughing at?
Is it the comment?
Yeah.
Yeah, one of the comments, the last comment is pretty hilarious.
Oh. Oh, I see. Oh my God.
Yeah, just going back to that explanation thing. Whoever does manages the content for the YouTube channel is like 20 million times better than whoever whoever's like chief editor on the actual website.
Wow. Leppy just forwarded a study of athletes named Bob. Good
Yeah.
Lord.
Yeah, and then when I mean do statistical analytics, they went through like the entire history of the sports and look for people named Bob.
Oh my goodness.
And that's not only type of content they do, but like it shows the effort they go into just these like stupid ideas.
We have a Jamal Wilkes reference. It was a totally different salary cap, if there was even one back then. So it's hard to compare, but speaking of which, you know, the Warriors, especially like the Cohen era, has been like the victim of at least 2 salary cap rule changes, because you had the Chris Webber leaving after 1 year thing, and then you had the Gilbert Arenas getting offered a crazy contract. So those loopholes were fixed, but after the Warriors already got screwed.
Right.
Someone should do, like SB Nation should do an article on that. That would be interesting.
They have done deep dives into, I think, Weber's career. Let me find it. Oh no, okay. So the Chris Webber one videos they have is Chris Webber's ongoing beef with Jalen Rose, Chris Webber's beef with Don Nelson, how Sacramento Kings team missed the finals and deteriorated, some conspiracy one. I'm sure they mentioned that, like, I think they mentioned in the one with the Don Nelson video.
Wow.
Yes, I did a count. Say I'm disappointed is the least of it, but Bucks got better. That's all I can say, and I don't.
No one's really talking about how the Bucks got better as well.
Yeah, no one's talking about that.
Not a single person is talking about Giannis or the Bucks, despite like they're better than they were last year, and he's performing better than he had.
100%.
Like close, if not better, than
Drew
his MVP
Holiday.
seasons.
Rebecca
Drew
talked
Holiday
about it
versus Eric Bledsoe.
because Rebecca speaks facts. It's facts. Oops.
Yeah, I appreciate that, but if you had asked me probably while the series was going on, I would not be this eloquent with it.
Understandable.
At this point, I've kind of accepted it. And I'm really just rooting for any teams outside the Lakers and the Nets. So I think, to be honest, the Bucks could win. So it's hard because DiVincenzo did go out with that injury, and that's an important guy for them. Was it
also?
Yeah, I think it was him, not Connaughton.
Also
I always
matchups.
get the two of them confused.
I don't know, like matchups, like if the Lakers were playing well and were at full strength and played the Bucks, then I'd be worried if I were the Bucks, because the Lakers are so much more physical. And
I would agree with that.
That would be a horrible series to watch, though. Just I feel like I just get bored. It's going to be a lot of free throws.
Oh yeah. Well,
except for if you're the
Knicks
Heat.
Bucks, Nets Bucks. I mean, wow, that's going to be fun to watch.
The rest are just making up for the Heat Mavs series way back.
I was 6 when that happened, so don't remember.
I went back and watched that series, and I was like, wow. It's painful to watch.
What are you talking about?
The Heat Mavs series.
Oh, which one?
I forget.
The 2006, right?
2006, yeah.
With Shaq.
Oh yeah, Hawks against the Sixers.
That's going to be interesting. Dallas Clippers has been great. I think it was the second game. And it was like this first or second game of this series was playing at the same time as the Clippers Dallas one. And both of them were amazing games.
I remember,
and I'm like, why are you doing them? And the game that was before was a blowout.
Like all the blowouts happen at separate times, so all the good games at the same time.
Yeah, I was like the blowout, I think it was the Celtics maybe that night.
Oh yeah, we could talk about Celtics, which kind of leads you to Brad Stevens taking over for Danny Ainge, who
very interesting.
Danny Ainge might go to the Jazz because he's friends with the Jazz people, but then also getting it back to the Warriors. In his, I took some notes. Steve Kerr
AD ruled out for the rest of the game.
Ooh, Steve said first of all that there's going to be changes on the coaching staff. He didn't say. He said that they hadn't discussed. They hadn't figured out what it would be, but he knew that they need to make some changes just because things can get stagnant.
Who said that?
I think Steve Kerr.
Okay.
I think number one, Ron Adams is retiring, is my guess. And then they might shake it up a little bit. I don't know, move some guys around. Maybe Mike Brown goes and does something. Maybe, I don't know, maybe his buddy Alvin Gentry wants to come back. I don't know. But one thing I thought was because Steve has said that seeing the promotion of like Becky Hammon
To bring in
Steve
some
was like,
females.
oh, I wish I had thought of that. I'm thinking he hires a woman.
I was gonna say I wouldn't be surprised with the kind of guy he is.
Yeah, so I think that would be great. I hope so.
I would love that.
There's a huge pool of untapped potential there.
Big time. That would be awesome.
Oh, the other thing he said, with Clay coming back, he goes, quote, "We're going to be advanced." The moment Clay gets back, that's pretty cool. And
that sounds dangerous.
Most of that podcast, they talked about Wiseman, and I was like, oh, we'll talk about Wiseman again? Like,
there's a lot of better stuff to talk about.
Yeah.
Although they don't think he's gonna, or there's talk on whether or not he'll be ready for the regular season. I don't think they're gonna rush him back.
Right.
He's stupid too.
Yeah. So Bob Myers said, basically in his 30-minute exit interview, Bob was like, "We just want Clay 100% by March." That's literally what he said. So
that's very fair.
That's where we have to reset our expectations and just kind of go with that. That doesn't mean Clay is going to play on opening night necessarily, but it makes sense because you always hear Steph talking about how he, basically builds his body and his skill to peak at a certain time, and that's right after All-Star break. And so it matches that path.
Yeah, I would agree with Steve a lot in saying that looks like the game's starting back. But I would definitely agree with that. You just don't want him to get injured again. And the fact that, we really saw at the end of the season, the Warriors started to gain some chemistry. And ideally, if you have a good training camp, some good play by the young guys at Summer League, then you'll build that chemistry even more. So you'll be able to win at the beginning of the season, even before Clay comes back.
Like you'll pick up 2-3 extra games, and that would have been the difference between us making the playoffs and being in the play-in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Clay does that. He could win a game on his own.
He's proven that time and time again.
Ayton was quiet in the first half.
That's because Booker was so loud.
Oh, speaking of which,
him playing a little better.
Gabe in our Discord app, Gabe made a good reference of how Ayton's progressed. That's kind of the model we would be happy with if Wiseman had that same trajectory. Like we'd be happy with that.
It's taken Aiden's in his third year?
Yeah. So takes time.
Yeah. Fourth year? Third year, my bad.
Wow, that was clean. That wasn't a foul for Buck.
Is the expectation at this point that Nico's going to be signed to another two-way?
I don't know in terms of the word expectation.
LeBron.
I think that's the best that he can do, kind of. Oh, yeah. Alley-oop. 20-point lead.
Oh, you're way ahead of me.
Oh, yeah? 10-21, 10-20?
Yeah.
Can you skip up?
Yeah. I'm at like 14, 13, 12.
Oh, Rob.
I could go even further forward. I'll pause at 55.
Okay, we're at 6. Okay. 10, 9, 59, 58, 57, 56, 55.
I love how loud they pipe the crowd into the feed.
The Lakers barely have crowd there.
Yeah, but they piped it really loud.
And then
So
there's
like,
freaking
I just hear
Florida,
so
that
much
was,
booing.
full.
I think it's just the first section. I think there's more in the second
In
deck,
the
kind of.
upper, probably.
Yeah, the further up you go.
That's kind of the Heat game. The Heat game was pretty much full.
But it does look
And
good.
it was
I mean,
like
it's
you're
really
supposed
dark.
to wear
so you can't
masks,
see.
but they didn't even check for vaccinations. But welcome to Miami. And
Welcome to
Rob
Miami.
Rob
Florida.
DeSatan. Hate him.
Just quoted Will Smith.
Alex Caruso will not return. Wow, left ankle.
Oh wow, they lost their best player.
Yeah, I mean, what is his nickname? Caruso?
Honestly, like Caruso is like one of the only like consistent players.
Look at that pass.
They're in serious trouble. Well, they were the minute 80 went down, and guess he's not coming back.
To be honest, I could see them getting booed off the court at a point.
I know, right?
Yeah, it's not the Knicks fans though.
Yeah, but I think they might. If it's like a blowout and
Now
like they
Ayton's
stop
hurt.
seeing them try.
Left shoulder, Ayton.
Oh, come on. Oh, they're drawing at each other.
LeBron did some.
Oh, there was another game I was watching the other day where they replayed the foul straight after they happened.
Oh, LeBron elbowed it.
Sheesh.
Wait, play that back again. Come on, TV. Come on, TNT. I need to see that again.
Show us the tape.
Goes to commercial.
Oh,
They're not gonna show it.
My iPad is slow, so I'm watching it on my iPad, and it does not look. It looks a little unsportsmanlike.
Oh yes, now you're just playing regular season highlights between the game of the Rockets versus the Jazz. What is this? I have to look at Twitter then. We'll search Albo
Yeah,
and
that's
find
what
the
I'm doing.
top video.
has the educational tools and resources to help your family prepare for emergencies and find information on how the coronavirus.
Yeah, Rebecca, how was Game 4 over there? Just being in the arena, aside from
Yeah, it felt good to be back in the arena. I would say that. Of course, up until the fourth quarter, it looked like we were gonna grab that one. Then the
Where
Bucks
were
at
you?
the end
Like
just
lower bowl or upper deck?
lower. We had pretty good
And-
seats.
Oh, cool. So are there less people in the lower bowl and then more in the upper deck? Is that how they do it?
They still have the first few rows at the bottom blocked off,
Yeah.
but outside of that, really nothing. It was,
Okay.
I believe the arena was at about 17,000.
Really?
It's Rob
17,000?
DeSatan. They don't care.
Wow.
They tried to put in the idea of like the COVID passports, and DeSatan said he wouldn't do it.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Florida is the ultimate placebo experiment. You think you're doing something, but you're really not. See if it works.
I hate him, DeSatan. Did you ever find that clip?
No, but I'm opening. I'm watching the stream from another site, and I'm just playing in slow mo. See if I can find it. Okay, found it. Nah, crap. I pressed live by accident. Let's go back and find it again.
Oh, here it is. But that's not a good view of it. Person. Neither is that. Oh, he right pushed into his shoulder with his elbow.
Yeah, he just went in and pushed him.
They're not going to kick him out because it's LeBron, but that should at least be a flagrant one.
Really? A flagrant? Actually, yeah. Like considering how big LeBron is, he knows the strength. Like what?
Tell me that was necessary.
Especially since you're on defense, why are you like screening?
Did they call? They didn't call it anything.
No, of course they're not.
LeBron, it's the league's pretty boy.
The league's crybaby. Wow, they're finally doubling Booker. It took like, I don't know.
Right. The good news is Ayton isn't seriously hurt. Because that would have been bad news for Phoenix.
Schroeder! Oh, he actually makes it. Wow. Wow.
All right, it's at 16. Come on. Come on, Suns. I know they're playing better defense right now, but come on. Wesley Matthews can't guard Booker. Come on, run a play for him. Get him open. Get him in the post. Oh, didn't I tell you that?
Pardon?
Isn't that what I just said?
No.
They needed to. Oh, you don't want them to start to hit threes, though.
No. Grabs his own rebound. Oh, yes, the height.
Good job, Aiden.
That's a travel. What?
No, it's not. It's a LeBron.
What? I saw a stutter step while he had the.
Wow, it's 15 now?
Yep.
Jeez. Guess I gotta watch the whole game then.
Good. That would have been bad. They need a bucket.
Wow, D-Buck, man. Turning into a superstar before our eyes.
Oh, you're a little ahead of us.
Oh, I'm at 6 now, 5:59.
It's all right. I can skip ahead. Can't you too, Jeffrey?
Yep.
So I'm going to go all the way forward to where I'm at, and then I'll pause. I'm at 5:46.
All right.
I'm at 52 stoppage.
LeBron came out.
I guess I'll stop at 46 as well.
Sure.
All right, I'm stopped.
50, 49, 48, 47, 46.
Cool. We should all be synced.
Wow, that ball clunked so hard.
Where are we at with Buck? 37 points. Man, very impressive.
You missed it before. I literally said after the Lakers were clawing back into this, I'm like, Wesley Matthews can't guard Booker. They need to run a play for him or get him into the post. Next play down, they did it, and Booker scored over Wesley Matthews.
I gotta take 2 minutes. I'll be right back.
Thing is, they need to stop turning the ball over. They usually are extremely good at not turning the ball over, and
Look at LeBron
that's
whine
letting
again.
the Lakers back in
He's
the
at
game.
the table and he's whining. God,
Of course he is.
Jesus, man. LeBron W. James.
He wants to check the ball. You're going to use that as an excuse for why you're playing like crap?
This guy subconsciously looks for excuses like that. Like, he can't help it.
I remember in the series against the Warriors a few years back when he smashed his hand on the clipboard and then called it a broken hand. So he had an excuse for when they lost the series.
Yeah, and he had the brace out for the press conference.
Yeah. I mean, come on.
Goodness. And then I posted on our Instagram.
It was like Kobe and MJ did their best to show that they weren't injured.
Yeah.
Even if they were. LeBron wants you to think he's injured, even when he's not.
The play-in game where he got poked in the eye, and then in the press conference,
I saw three buckets and I just aimed for the middle.
God, so dramatic. He is seriously something else. All right, 15 points. This isn't a done deal. Come on, Jay Crowder.
Schroeder credit. He's trying.
Oh, yeah. Accounts right. LeBron punched the wall, I think it was.
Oh.
Yeah. But anyways,
so much
I found
better.
an article. I found an old article which investigated it and seemed to add up. Everything seemed to add up. Like, he actually had a swollen hand for 2 or 3 games in the finals. Damn, it's down to 12. Oh boy.
13.
Sorry, 13.
Oh God, don't do this, Phoenix. Don't let the baby back into it.
Baby. Yeah. Lead got it up as high as 29.
Yeah, that was back in the first quarter. After the first quarter, most games level out.
Yeah. Let's check the stats. D booked 37 points on 13 of 19, 7 of 8 from threes. LBJ 20 points.
Bro, Miles, you are cracking me up tonight. Oh, that's great. Oh, God, this is going to give me a stress headache.
Yeah.
Because if you let the Lakers go to Phoenix, having won this game and pushed a game 7, I don't like their chances.
Yeah. Got to finish them off. I love the commercial of young Joel Embiid. He's so skinny.
Sorry for that. I had some parcels that came. We had a small outbreak in Melbourne, and so we've gone back into like a week-long lockdown, which means like not everything that gets delivered, I have to go street side to pick it up. It's quite a hassle. How's the gap 13 now?
They're letting LeBron back in, essentially.
Yikes.
Suns are turning it over. No, Gabriel, I'd rather not have a ball game.
Campaign, no good. Block.
How the hell did you get ahead of us again?
Oh, really?
Oh, I'm also there as well.
Oh, well, I'm not. I'm gonna skip ahead a little.
What? Are you a Warriors fan account? I don't get it.
I don't either. All right, I'm after the free throws, so I'm at 4:30. Let me know.
All right, so free throw, good. Inbound now. 31-30, 29. 15-point lead for the Suns. No way. No way, Wes.
Wow.
Okay, you made me shut up, but I mean, Ayton was stuck. He had to double LeBron, no choice.
How is that not a foul? I'm like, Schroeder is hitting him all the time, and they're not calling it.
Familiar territory.
They called it.
And we
get that call.
And we took that personally.
Oh, a friend of mine played high school with Wes Matthews. Nice. Or no, Wes Matthews went to his high school. He didn't play.
Oh, campaign, you can't miss that.
Yeah. Oh boy.
What the hell?
Foul. Uh-oh.
The bench wanted that.
Do they really? Okay, there's deep book.
Jesus. Oh, thank goodness. Look, complain.
Yeah, LeBron just pushes him there on the layup.
Hit the nets too, but I don't want LeBron.
Yeah, you see, LeBron just pushes him in the back.
Every time he's like this. God.
I had a tweet where someone was like, when does LeBron ever complain? And then I searched LeBron complaining to refs, and all 20 images of separate different instances. I'm like, this is your evidence.
That's why Steph will never go play with LeBron. Well, one of many reasons why Steph will never go play with LeBron.
Well, yeah, because if they lose, Steph's gonna get thrown on the bus.
And not LeBron.
Yeah, it's never LeBron.
So did you get a reply back from the guy on Twitter?
Nah, I just ratioed him, as I should.
What? Oh,
ratioed him. Yeah, It was just pure comedy.
Yeah, Rob, they're playing better defense on Booker, not giving him good looks. Oh, I gotta put my hands up and wonder. They called the foul, so why are you still freaking your crap out?
AJ Crowder's just laughing.
That was a complete flop.
The act's so tough as well. That sounds like, if you want to flop, just flop. Then it just like you're just like, oh, it's how I win games. Like instead, he's like, oh, pretends to be super tough.
Wow, that's
He's literally
defense.
hooking Jay Crowder, and
He's hooking and he's complaining.
That's some great defense by Jay.
there's Kuzma. Ooh,
That's a flagrant.
Wow.
What the hell?
I think no doubt.
What the actual hell?
Jesus. Ew, is his nose bleeding?
That's the whole rule. That's why you have flagrant right there.
Oh, he's concussed.
Damn.
That's horrible.
I think his head hit the floor after his
That's
back.
why I'm saying
Because he just got like pushed down.
Yeah, the way his head hit, that's why I'm thinking he has a concussion and
Oh,
where
boy.
he was
I
grabbing.
don't want to watch this.
Oh, it actually
Okay.
got a little lucky. It landed on
Not
his
as bad.
foot, but it's not great because it was like his neck that landed
Yeah.
on the foot.
There's still a concussed possibility with that arm coming down.
Oh, 100%. I mean, that's the
Ooh,
Morris
ouch.
could get thrown out of the game.
Ouch.
He jumps into his body and then he swipes down. Like this,
Yeah,
like
the swiping
that's-
down part is really bad.
like jumping in is the shooting foul. Swiping down is the flagrant, possibly ejection.
I'm surprised they're not. I wonder if they're going to even put, because they have to have him back in to shoot the free throws.
And Johnson is seeing the 3 runs for the rest of the game.
Yeah, he should say that in the post game.
I would.
Saw 3 rims.
I saw 3 rooms.
Pick the one in the middle.
Yeah, no, that was not a good play.
I don't even know why
He
it's going
should get
review.
thrown out of the game. Will he? Because he's a Laker? Probably not. It's definitely not Kuzma. Kuzma didn't really.
Nah, Kuzma, yeah. Well, like if anything, he got pushed into Kuzma.
Wow.
It's almost a little bit
That's
whiplashy.
Yeah.
Someone just sent one of my Discord servers. This league is a cupcake league. Are you kidding me? Oh, I don't even need to get into it with that
All the
guy.
water bottles.
What are they
I love how the
called?
fans are booing that it's flagrant 1. Like you should be happy it's not flagrant 2. What do you mean?
That's only a flagrant 1?
Yep.
Then what the hell is a flagrant 2?
You gotta kill him. If he dies, then it won't be a cupcake league anymore, according to that guy on one of your Discord servers.
All right. 14-point lead.
And you're complaining?
Are you really complaining?
serious?
Are you serious? Wow.
What the hell?
They're weak ass
on,
little
man.
somethings.
Wow. That's the definition of a flagrant.
Shut up!
Keith.
I don't want to like. Or can the cameraman just not show like LeBron like talking at all?
Oh.
My God.
I think if I were a ref, I would be so irritated by LeBron. I'd lose it.
Well, they've given out text or less.
Ah. Well, you need to survive the next 236 for before what CP comes back, I guess.
Oh, good defense.
Wait, it wasn't a shooting foul? On top of that?
No, they got the ball back. 2 free throws in the ball.
Yeah, but they didn't give him.
Something happened. Another tech.
THT Tech.
Oh, on Horton. Thought he got fouled on. He makes the shot. Thought he got fouled and gets a tech because he was complaining about not getting not getting the and one call.
A combination of that, and he ran right into Cam Johnson, who had just gotten injured. I think was part of it.
Yeah.
Not very sportsmanlike.
Anyways, yeah, we'll take the point. 15.
Come on, Buck.
Got him.
At least he's not complaining.
Wow.
He knows he fouled. He's not complaining. KCP's not complaining. LeBron is. What? It's funnier when the person who like fouls doesn't like complain, but someone else does. Like, what? That makes no sense.
Because all LeBron knows how to do is complain. Now LeBron's complaining again.
He went out and there was like zero resistance.
Great, Torrey Craig's in.
That's a moving screen.
Why is he
just as you say? Just as you say.
Why play the guy? Jeez. I mean, he's part of the rotation to get it, but man, not contributing.
He's come in, made like one free throw, one field goal, and then 2 turnovers, 1 foul. That's a block.
We're gonna see some complaining.
Well, it's a jump ball.
Yeah.
Wow, he's not complaining.
He blew that open layup though.
I hate those bully ball moves.
LeBron's gonna want this bucket right now. There we go.
Damn it.
What I'm impressed is by it's so hard to draw a charge against LeBron. Have you noticed that? Like you'd expect a lot of people to just like be the go-to move, but he has so much control.
They don't call it.
No one even tries. I guess if LeBron's running at you, you don't want to try. You're not going to try to draw a charge as well, but still.
Why is Torrey Craig?
Craig, get out of here!
He's literally
That's why Denver got rid of him.
3 turnovers now.
Also, Crowder, you got to switch with. Don't even switch that. Stay with LeBron and let Schroeder shoot because he hasn't been shooting well. See?
Flop fest.
Another good defense by Crowder.
Oh, they took LeBron out.
Oh no! Oh
yeah,
no!
Booker.
Oh bye!
Yeah, Booker. LeBron's just sitting at the scores table. God
that was a good play by KCP.
Chipping away.
That was a weak foul. So LeBron literally came out of the game for about 30 seconds. Also, Booker has 43.
$13 again.
Pushes to 20, man. Or at least 15.
Well, it's almost the end of the quarter.
Oh my God, I hate that guy so much. Torrey Craig is just, wow. Torrey Craig, man. Lakers' best player.
Go ahead, shoot, Brownie.
All right. 13-point lead. Here we go. Fourth quarter.
I guess Monty will, like, the Phoenix wants to have like a CP3 DeAndre Ayton run in the fourth to just like bring it up to 20 and then just like coast from there. So that's why they're resting. And that's why they have like the two worst players on right now.
Down to 15 people watching. What should we talk about?
I mean, I feel like Suns' rotation towards the end of the third was really lackluster, but I guess they're trying to rest the starters. So then they go for a run at the beginning of the fourth. But I don't really know if that's like the play. Who gets possession to start the fourth?
I forget. Whoever won the tip. But I was looking at the roster, Warriors roster.
Yep.
And I just, the need for some more veterans. It's hard for me to picture both draft picks on the list of 15 guys because they're both guaranteed contracts. So you have to have them as one of the 15. You can't give one of them a two-way, for example. And so that mixture of veterans, and then also you've got, Wiggins, Oubre, and JP, Pascal. Those are all, they're not seasoned veterans, right? So
well, could you do a deal?
Could
you, if you have 2 first rounders, maybe trade one for a lower contracted veteran and a future pick?
Or I was thinking trade both of those for one of the top 5 picks if somebody's going to bite on that. Maybe Cleveland would go for it at number 5 because they already have Colin Sexton, and so they're not going to pick Jalen Suggs. But then you get into all those mind games, and
Cade's going to go number 1.
Yeah, because there's a drop off after the top 5. The 6th guy, I don't know, Scotty Barnes maybe, Mitchell of Baylor. So it's a drop off after the Cade, Evan Mobley, who's a center who we would not pick probably. And then you got Jalen, Kuminga, and Jalen Suggs, the two Jalen's. As those are the 5 guys that normally would be like top 3, but this year we have extra talent, so it's top 5. It would be really nice to pick up one of those guys. So I think any other year, any normal year, you'd be happy with those 2. But after a year of going through and learning how difficult it is to win with youngsters, you kind of want to go veterans. And then you look at all the slots and you're like, oh man, 2 more draft picks? It just feels a little youthy.
You see.
So we'll see. Oh, CP, ugly shit.
Tough shot.
Oh boy.
How many minutes has Booker played?
Let me check.
A minute.
35.
All of them?
Great. Morris makes it. Man, 11-point lead.
Is Braun on the bench?
No, he's in there.
No.
He's probably playing the whole quarter. Oh boy.
That's the
They
hole.
got
Held.
Hey. Little too much contact. Ayton versus Wiseman, future rivalries. That's actually a pretty cool rivalry if we can get one. LeBron.
Why are you? Oh,
Gotcha. Gotta foul me. D-Book.
Tag him up. Tag him up.
he spends more time complaining than playing defense. So
This is it, Lake Show. 10.5 more minutes. Oh my God.
oh my god, Cameron Payne and Torrey Craig gotta go.
That's Cam Payne's, I think, second missed open shot.
He's 1 of 8, so
Thank you, Dennis.
Good box out there, though. Come on, Cam. Come on, Cam.
Oh,
yes,
16-point lead.
the better Cam.
Ah. Oh,
Suns are shooting 60% from 3.
Well, isn't over half of that Devin Booker?
Yeah. What was that?
too easy.
What the heck?
Oh man. Jump ball, Booker versus LeBron.
Excuse me.
Booker just needs to start like letting go of his trigger, just shoot.
Oh, did he give a delay of game on Cam Johnson? Huh.
What is Wesley Matthews doing?
Damn. Good thing LeBron's kind of off today.
So Cam Johnson will pick up a foul, the second on him. Matthews with 10, first trip to the line.
Man, I need a jolt.
Come on, someone needs to go on a run.
Not the Lakers.
Clearly.
Wow. Got lucky there. Oh, geez.
Come on.
Handles on the same possession. Oh, my God.
Kuzma also seemed to push off.
Yeah, just give it to CP. Let him control it. Barely got it over. Oh, vintage CP.
Oh, wow.
Vintage.
Kuzma had to jump so high for that.
Wow. I could just see Laker fans going, Kuz, what are you doing?
Tried to get it to LeBron.
Oh, LeBron's
coming
gonna go
out?
sit.
Wow.
I mean, he's played 37 minutes, so
Tired.
Why does he need a butt pushing?
wanna be Steph.
I mean, really, although Steph's was like special made, I think, or at
Get him
least
some
looked
oxygen.
better. It's all right. It's LeBron's next injury. He's gonna complain.
Another groin injury or something.
Ooh,
Ah,
CP3.
CP, man.
Come on, Bridges. Come on, Bridges.
Wow. He made it.
Yes. Wow, Chris Paul,
Him
man.
and Payne have the
Like
worst
when he's
relation-
not playing against my team,
Give
he's
it
so
10
good to
seconds.
watch.
Give
Oh,
it
shit.
after this play, and LeBron's gonna walk to the scorer's table.
Why does Vogel even exist? That's my question.
This is why they rested CP3 most of the third.
Oh,
You want
Gotcha.
your closer to be ready to close.
Gotcha.
he's gonna
That
score
was
like
the
12.
problem.
Chris
with-
Paul's gonna end up with 15 points, and like 12 of them are gonna be in the fourth.
Like I said, that's why you rest him. Let him close. You know what you got him for. That's his ball handling and his facilitating leadership.
Yep.
And he's a pretty good closer. I mean, he's no Steph, but he's a good closer. And I mean, that's like the problem. That's what happened with Dame is like they were running him so many minutes. And like
Yeah.
he was tired by the end of the fourth quarter and just couldn't go.
But the problem is that the rest of the team wouldn't have been able to keep up if he wasn't playing. Yeah. Like I don't like Portland. Like something has to change in Portland. Like front office has got to go. Coaching's got to change.
Overall. They need to keep Dame and everybody else is expendable.
You still got Warriors Twitter complaining about Steve not playing Steph enough minutes.
Yeah, and well, this is why.
It's like minutes. I don't want them to have overplayed him minutes when we know that they weren't going to win a championship this year without Clay. It's like I'd rather play him a little more next year when we actually have a shot at winning it.
You said chasing wins, though. I hate Steve. Oh, God. That's why people don't go to Twitter. Don't waste your time. Just stay here with us. There's pretty much as many people on this chat as those who respond to any given Warriors Twitter tweet. So might as well stick with us. Let me say, Steph wants to play the whole quarter though. That's his choice, actually. Actually, wasn't.
I'm playing Steph highlights right now on my stream. I love it.
Yep. Yeah, I mean,
I get that, Leopard, but at the same time, you know, once Clay comes back, that's kind of that's how it's been from the beginning of the dynasty.
The Warriors game plan is to put the game away in the third.
Well, there's that, and then there's the fact that's just how their minutes have gone.
Yeah.
I mean, I can think back to like the earliest games in this dynasty run, and it was Steph plays the whole first and third, rests the beginning of the second and fourth, plays the end of the second and fourth. Clay does complete pretty much second and fourth, and then half of first and third.
Good ATO.
I was like, wait, it didn't go in though. And I was like, wait a minute, I get it now, Rich.
Come on, Paul. Come on. Ooh.
Oh, he makes those. That would have brought it to 20.
Behind.
Yeah, I mean, really against the Lakers and Clippers, Steph played a ton. I don't know. I like the idea of having a second unit that can go out. That's Wiggins and Clay to lead.
Yeah, ideally, like we want a 1.5 unit, not a second unit. If that makes sense.
Yeah. Also, and JP.
Ooh,
and Chris, come on! Oh, they have to throw it away. Wait a minute. What?
How's that not Phoenix ball?
Steve Kerr was like, "Oh, I like that firepower." Clay Wiggins pool.
There were two chances there to put the game away.
Yeah, Paul's got to hit those. Right as I was saying, he was a good closer.
Where are you guys at? I'm at 5:22:21.
15.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. THT.
Come on, Book. Wesley Matthews can't guard you. Come on, Bridges. Come on, Bridges. Damn it.
Wow, this is not the time to start missing.
Oh, here comes LeBron. Oh my God.
Yikes.
Gotta be a timeout, right?
Hmm.
No?
Now it is. No. Well, I'm behind you guys anyway.
Crowder? Yes.
Oh,
Oh.
he's so
Oh.
inconsistent on the Heat. Some days he would be great, and some days he would be awful, but
He was like that against the game against us. He was like, he made 5 in a row and then just did nothing for the entire game.
yeah, that's basically how it goes. You guys got to communicate there, be better defensively.
Yeah, just ball watching now. It's not good.
Well, that and like you're letting one guy block you, then you need to switch. They're completely going for the double on Book. Come on, CP3. How is...
What the hell was that?
That's Wesley Matthews being Wesley Matthews.
What? Why did he fade sideways?
Because he thought it was Kawhi.
Yeah, he was Kawhi from last game.
That's a foul. Thank you. You know, Booker is one of those players that I actually have a shirt for. That's not a Warrior. There's like, I think outside of Heat and Warriors players, I think I have shirts for 2 other guys. Booker and Bradley Beal. And that's only because Bradley Beal went to Florida. And so got that college loyalty.
I have to admit, I have 2 non-Warriors jerseys. One of them is a Steven Adams jersey from the Thunder. and the other one's actually a CP3 jersey.
Well, Steven Adams makes sense because isn't he from that area?
Yeah, he's from New Zealand.
Look at that defense from Campaign.
It looked like he was going to miss that. I was scared, man.
I thought he was going to throw it down.
Finally made a layup.
That's a foul.
That might have.
That's a clear foul. Jay Crowder just pushed him. What? That's a clear foul.
Yeah, that one I actually agree on. LeBron's so bad there.
He's done. He's so done.
He's done.
Like the one time he actually has
Booker in and out. Yeah, I actually.
That was a clear foul.
But at the same time, they've been calling other ghost ones that like.
Wow,
the thing is, for tech, he's definitely saying something.
The thing is that missed call gives validity to all of his like BS claims earlier, and that's just annoying.
Lakers in scramble mode.
LeBron's just directing people so that he has to move less, so that he has the. Look at that! He didn't even contest. Come on, LeBron. You didn't even contest.
He's given up. What type of leader is that?
Here comes the shot. Oh, he actually hit it.
Well, yeah, he always does, especially when it doesn't really matter. But
it's like garbage time Mulder.
Yeah, kind of.
I can't. He just sat there, didn't move. Come on, put it away.
Oh my god! If Jake Crowder. Oh, they just gave up. What? Like this is a team people thought would win a championship.
He's gonna walk off the floor in a minute.
Wow. I love it. I love it.
Oh my god.
What's more disappointing, this to the Lakers or us losing the play-ins?
This to the Lakers for sure.
For sure. Ah,
Jay Crowder pretended to hand it out because it was like
Booker.
they're not even trying. This is pathetic.
love it.
I love D Book.
Love it.
This is just
See, I
this
got
is
that-
flat
that-
out pathetic.
D Book going. Actually, you know what jersey I have? Two of the jerseys I have because I think they're really good, cool looking.
Jay Crowder got tossed and he just runs off.
Because freaking Morris, dirty ass Morris, is drawing
Oh, that's hilarious.
I have to say I have a Vince Carter old school Raptors jersey.
Nice.
The old dinosaur.
Nice. I
And
just
then I
can't.
probably have a John Morant jersey. But I have
47
the
and 11.
I have the
Wow.
Vancouver one. Like the old school Vancouver one. Oh, this is so satisfying.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
Just
LA.
like it's lame. This is lame. This is like sad and pathetic.
Yes.
And I don't want to be mean, but this is just trash.
Bye-bye, Lake Show.
What the hell? They really just curled curled in the fetus position and just like gave up.
Where'd LeBron go?
There he
Is
is.
he on the court?
Yeah, he is. Just saw him.
Okay, there he is. Oh, no, he's leaving,
Check
I
out.
think. Who the
Like-
hell is he drawing at? The ref?
You know, you know, in Black
Can he
Panther,
get
the
thrown
like,
out if we don't?
you know, in Black Panther, where Killmonger goes like, "Oh, is this your
You
king?"
lost. You lost.
Devin Booker gonna get a statue outside Staples.
You can yell at the refs all you want. You lost. What happened? Someone called timeout?
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah, the Lakers did.
D-Buck, 47 points. Wow.
I don't understand. Of course, Jay Crowder got ejected.
Just show the camera on LeBron the whole time, please.
Like they did with Dylan Brooks that one game. Please.
That was miraculous.
This is so satisfying.
That it is.
Yes. Feels so good. Now, what do the Lakers do now? That's what I gotta ask my Laker fan buddy. Who
You know
stays,
what? I
who
do
goes?
have to say, actually, Rob, you do bring up a good point in the fact that both defending conference champs are out in the first round. It almost, the fact that they lasted that long in the playoffs was almost bad for them. Like, lost, in the bubble for that long. Because, I mean, you could tell both of them had injuries this year, and both of them probably were a lot more exhausted than some of the other teams that either weren't in the bubble or weren't there as long.
Yeah.
Oh well.
But I don't really care.
Nobody felt sorry when Katie went down and Clay went down. So
I don't feel sorry for them at
Yeah.
all.
no,
Like,
At all.
those are things that you're meant to like work through, you know.
no.
And it's not like none of
agree,
their
though,
injuries
overall.
were like none of the Lakers injuries were like huge. They're going to be out for a whole year.
They were all small, short ones that like probably could have been fixed if they just rested an extra week.
It was
And
a tough
I feel
season.
like that also comes down to the whoever's dealing with like the doctors and stuff. Like whoever agreed that Anthony Davis to play today, that was just stupid.
Well,
Like Shane's
no choice. I mean,
true, but
you're Anthony Davis. You got to try and play just like KD.
Someone just in a thing I'm in just said LeBron was tired this game. Oh, so excuse.
oh yeah, but whose fault is that? Right, it's his fault.
They're a Dudley sighting. Tick, tick, tick.
The Bucks went out in the second round. They were there a good bit longer than the Bucks.
Yeah.
I mean, and you could say the only team really that made it to a conference final that's still in it is the Nuggets. And Jamal Murray got injured. And like
I actually yeah, but Michael
So,
Porter
like,
Jr.
really-
stepped up so much though.
I mean, Boston had a ton of injuries this year and a ton of COVID problems. So when you look at it, the people that did were there for a while.
Did LeBron not shake hands with people?
Yeah.
I don't At least Anthony Davis did.
I wish I get the press conferences here. I want to watch it so much. Come on, show us LeBron.
He already left.
Then show me. I want to see him walking out.
Yeah, they did.
They did.
I mean, but not much. It was like
I mean,
2
like I want to
seconds.
see like cameras inside the tunnel seeing him walking out. Like,
Yeah.
someone chase him down. Oh, my stream's over. Damn it.
Not much going on. There's Caruso.
Well, the Warriors had a lot of injury issues. Partially was a rookie that
healthy
barely
boy.
got any run in college either. So like his body just wasn't used to the NBA game. One Oubre was just, I mean, there's nothing you can do about it. Steph fell on a stupid thing because of COVID. Juan went diving into the table and no one caught him.
And then hit his head on the COVID.
There.
There's no COVID. There's people there.
So, I mean, yes, not every team that, wasn't in the bubble did well and had injuries. And I'm not saying that that's an excuse. I'm just saying it is a little bit fascinating to look at the fact that 3 of the 4 conference finalists are out in the first round.
Yep. What I'm interested is that the NBA ratings are going to be so bad this playoffs just because none of the teams who are actually still in have been marketed at all.
I don't know. I think they actually...
Because all of us who like basketball, we're going to have a great time. This is going to be brilliant.
Brooklyn.
I think that's the only one.
Well, people follow Denver because of Jokic.
There isn't that pizzazz. Like,
Well, Luka, if the Mavs stay around.
maybe.
Yeah, this is a small market dream playoffs, huh?
Yeah. Multiple small markets.
Philly's a pretty small market, actually.
Especially, yeah, and it's going to get smaller since Embiid's injured.
Oh, yeah, that's tough. Atlanta.
Well,
I mean,
Rob
they
says
did a
the Nets
thing
will carry the
that
playoffs because of New York.
They did a thing that 5 of the 10 most watched NBA games this season had Steph Curry in them.
Yep.
I wonder what that means.
All right. I've run out of things to say. I'm
I'm just happy.
a little tired, satisfied. Yeah.
Very
Phoenix Nuggets will be one. Will be Suns Nuggets will be fun to watch.
Yeah.
Is that
I
the
feel like-
matchup?
Yeah. Jazz Clippers or Jazz Mavs will. No, I'm not excited for that.
But Luca can just totally change a game, you know? So
Yeah,
it's
but
good.
I don't know. The Luke's always fun
I
to
don't know.
watch.
I like watching.
I don't feel like
Luka
they'll
play
be like.
basketball.
I don't feel like it'll be really intense. But like the
I don't know. I like
Bucks
watching
Nets
Luka
will be
play
fun.
basketball.
Like Rob said that Nets will carry playoffs because it's New York. Yeah, half of New York will be hate watching them. It'll be hilarious. It'll be so fun. Oh, can you imagine if they did watch parties in the Knicks stadiums and like the entire stadium is just booing?
Trae Young gets watched a lot too.
Yeah. I like how the Hawks look actually.
I said this, but at the beginning of the season on my podcast, all of us on my podcast had Hawks doing well this year. None of them thought they would do this well, especially in the playoffs, but we had them doing well. I mean, they put together a fantastic roster.
They had a bad start as well this season, didn't they? And then they changed coaches.
They had a horrible start.
Yeah.
And then they fired
That's
their coach.
that's even more impressive.
Like they weren't playing like the team that they could have in the first few games. But I mean, you bring in Gallinari, Bogdanovich, Capella, like those are big guys that can really help your team. Plus add in Trae Young, Hunter, Reddish, Herter, and Collins all getting better. So
Yeah. Are we gonna do this for the Bucks Nets game? We'll see.
I don't know how
probably-
much Nets basketball I can watch, to be honest.
Probably won't end up doing it.
Yeah, to be fair, there's not much to talk about as well. I feel like watching Luka will be like a mix of me being amazed and then me complaining that he's flopping.
And he's not as bad as LeBron.
But you can see where they got the inspiration from.
All right. I think we're done here.
Yep,
Yep.
It's fun. Thanks for coming on.
no
Yeah.
problem.
Gotta love them losing.
So happy right now.
I mean, we got I guess maybe we could do the game where they determine the lottery order. Maybe we can do that.
Yeah,
That'd be
Because
good.
we're gonna stay on anyways for that.
right.
Yeah.
We do it regardless. Cool. So we'll see you
Awesome.
then, probably.
Yep. Thanks to the people who are watching this game.
Lash
yeah.
that like button.
Yep.